In a world where time can be commodified, John, a loving father, stands at the precipice of financial ruin. The weight of impending destitution looms over his family, casting a shadow over the once bright future he had envisioned for his wife and children. The relentless pressure leads him to a harrowing decision, trading away 30 years of his life for wealth. The process of selling these years is as grim as it is surreal. John is directed to a clandestine clinic where this morbid transaction occurs. Upon arrival, he's taken to a sterile, dimly lit room. There, a team of physicians explains the procedure. In this dystopian world, the years he wishes to sell are symbolically housed in a peculiar organ known as the chronocore. This artificial organ is nestled deep within the human body, representing the years of one's life. The process begins with John being hooked up to a series of monitors and anesthetized to minimize pain and discomfort. A specialized surgeon then makes a precise incision, exposing the chronocore. It resembles a crystalline hourglass, suspended within a transparent, biocompatible casing. The surgeon carefully removes the chronocore, and John can see the shimmering sands of time within it. The grains represent each year of his life. As the chronocore is extracted, a sense of profound loss washes over John. He watches the sands slowly trickle away, each grain representing a cherished moment, a memory, a dream, or an unrealized hope. Once the extraction is complete, the chronocore is placed in a sterile container, and John's incision is meticulously stitched. John's family is waiting in an adjacent room, unaware of the grotesque procedure their beloved father and husband is undergoing. The clinic transfers the container to a waiting buyer, an emotionless, shadowy figure, interested only in adding these years to their own chronocore. John receives the agreed-upon wealth, but with every step he takes away from the clinic, he can't help but feel a haunting emptiness within. The initial relief is palpable, bills are paid, debts are settled, and a semblance of normalcy returns. However, the joy is short-lived as John grapples with the reality of his shortened life. The years he traded were not just numbers, they were Christmases, anniversaries, birthdays, and countless irreplaceable moments with his family. The weight of his decision begins to crush him as he realizes the magnitude of what he has lost. Driven by a deep sense of regret and longing to reclaim the years he impulsively traded, John delves into the shadowy recesses of the Underworld, a place where lifespan trading is not just legalized but rampant. It's a world that operates on the fringes, a stark contrast to the sanitized corporate entities that facilitated his initial trade. Here, life is not just cheap, it's a commodity, and existence has a price tag. The underground market is a cacophony of despair and opportunism, with individuals bartering fragments of their lives for ephemeral pleasures or a desperate grasp at longevity. John, once a simple family man, finds himself entangled in this dark bazaar of existence. He witnesses the extremes of human desperation and greed. Young people squander their years for fleeting luxuries, while the old and affluent amass lifespans, extending their dominion over the less fortunate. It's a macabre dance of mortality, where the currency is time itself. As John ventures deeper, the moral fabric of this world unravels before him. He sees the soul of society eroding, its values forsaken at the altar of temporal wealth. His odyssey through this moral wilderness leads him to an offer, a chance to reclaim his traded years. But the cost is harrowing. He must perpetuate the cycle of exploitation by trading someone else's life for his own. Confronted with the ethical abyss, John faces the ultimate test. The dark allure of regained time beckons, but the echoes of traded lives haunt him. He's glimpsed the heart of darkness in the trade of existence, and he's seen the world's soul fraying at the edges. The realization dawns upon him. The cost of his initial trade was not just measured in years but in the sanctity of life itself. Emerging from the shadows of the underworld, John makes his choice. He refuses to sacrifice another's life for his own. The journey through the dark market has left an indelible mark, imparting a profound understanding of life's intrinsic value. It's an epiphany that reshapes his existence, not in terms of wealth or years but in moments and memories. Returning to his family, John embraces them with a newfound appreciation. The 30 years he traded away now stand as a haunting yet profound testament to the value of existence, unquantified, untraded, and uncommodified. Society may still be ensnared in the grisly trade of lifespans, but John has transcended the commodification of his existence.